As you see, KTM time. I haven't been on the KTM for about a month, exactly a month, and I want to see how much different it feels compared to the YZ, because I rode the YZ for a month and I haven't been on this bike for a month. And you may ask, like what 1 month does. It doesn't do a lot. And my answer for that is I was out riding with the YZ last week 6 days. So almost every day I was out here with the YZ. So yeah, it makes a lot of difference for me. With this KTM, I was out here today in the morning, right now it's afternoon. I was here in the morning shooting some video for a commercial, but I haven't rode it. I just did the tricks with it, but there was no joyride at all. So I have to come out and we're gonna do that now. What I'm planning to do, I'm gonna take this KTM to all of my tracks, all 3 of them. So this is like a technical one. This is what I used to practice, prepare for the races. That's the track what I'm using it for. And then we're gonna have the fast one and my favorite one, which is constant turns, and it's just a lovely one. But yeah, we're gonna check what's the difference between the two. I can instantly feel how much more torque this one has down below. And as soon as you pull the throttle a little bit, it loses against the YZ right away, because the YZ just opens up as soon as you hit the throttle. And this is kind of close it down. It's not, but the YZ is just become an animal when you hit the throttle. And before, I always had advantage with this bike, cornering, handling against the YZ, but that's gone now. Because the YZ turns just as good as this one and handles just as good as this one. My camera decided to stop the recording for some reason. I don't know why, but I actually finished what I was about to say. So yeah, both of these bikes are pretty equal for its handling right now. The difference lies in the engine department. The YZ running with a regular pump fuel. This thing, the KTM, runs with 110 race fuel and all kinds of mods to the engine. And the YZ still can outbeat this bike all day long. Not when it comes to slow, torquey sections, but if you want to go fast, or even in the medium speed, the YZ, they just pick this by butt, no problem. You know what? Let's just go out to the other track. place is quite messy after the storm. That's where I was messing in the morning, making the shot. I gotta change the camera angle because I'm gonna stand more on the bike over here. The thing is, this bike, it's quite tricky because the way it delivers the power is smooth. And the YZ, it hits hard, so it kind of tricks you in a way. It would be good comparison to put the two together with the time and not just by feel. It doesn't like to be revved like the YZ does. It just goes, no drama, no nothing, it just goes, literally. I think the YZ suspension a tiny bit better, not much, than this one. The suspension on this one, on the KTM, based on the YZ suspension. So this suspension is quite a good one. I don't like to rev it like I do on the YZ. The YZ is just a blessing to rev. That's where I was practicing with the YZ every day. It's just so awkward riding this bike over here right now. It feels so weird. descent is quite deep. I really have to keep up the speed. As soon as I slow down, I'm gonna get buried in the sand. Okay, conclusion. I think the YZ, it's better to give you excitement all day long, but this bike, it just seems to me it does everything exceptionally well. No outstanding points like the YZ engine, but you know, in good, it's just good in every single area. You know, it doesn't matter what you throw at it, it just takes it good. So, you know, overall, it's better to have a bike which is good in every condition and excellent, or you know, have a bike which is excellent in some condition, like the YZ is. My YZ and this bike is far from being stock. So I can talk equally about both bikes because both bikes are heavily modified, and because of that, you know, they are kind of equal in a way. The YZ handles excellent right now, but this bike, when it comes to log jumping, enduro, hard enduro, it just takes over, and we still haven't even touched the electric start part. But yeah, you cannot go wrong with either one of them if you have a little extra money to spend on them to make it the way it suits you best. Okay, so this is how it looks like when I maximize my riding time. I'm on my way home, and what I do is practicing how to balance myself on the bike, like fully stop. And that's how I go home, all the way home. And this is what I do. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. I can balance myself if I hop on the bike. See, that's what it's all about. So I do this practice with the YZ and with the KTM every time when I go home. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So what I'm doing is I'm stopping with the bike and balance myself on the bike. Like so. And then the other thing is I always pass these logs to get used to log jumping. I always do this every time when I ride my bike. My favorite part. I love this one.